Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I am actually at my orthopedist right now, and waiting. I just got X-rays taken on my lovely knees. I know you've seen my sexy knees. Remember, this is the one that I had the chicken grease injections done last year. This one has no ACL in it whatsoever. Have not had an ACL in that knee since I was 18, and it's bad. It's really, really bad. Then I have my other knee. If that one's not good enough for you, here we go with Creature Feature. There's this knee, which has been flesh-eating bacteria that I had. I had a complete cut open in here, impacted for 3 days, and then they went back in and then closed it up. They literally scraped the bone and the infection. And then I was burned in a fire some years later, which is why it's skin grafted. Um, because this knee was as bad as it was, I leaned on the other one, which made that one worse. And now this knee is having fits, so that's why I'm here at the orthopedist. But that's not why we're here. What we're here about is apparently it's bad with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz apparently does not want to go to the Bears, and the Bears basically, if he doesn't want to come, they don't want to trade for him. They'd like to have him, but if he doesn't want to be there, bad attitude, they figure out, nah, we don't want him. The Colts, on the other hand, apparently are sticking to their guns and do not want to offer anything more for Carson Wentz. We had heard that they had offered 2 number 2s for him. That's about all Carson Wentz is worth, is about 2 number 2s. But there's some speculation that it was a number 2 and then ultimately another pick, but we didn't know what it might be. It might be a second and a third. And that's kind of amazing from where we were from the standpoint of the Eagles just a couple of years ago, where much like the Cowboys, they said we had the best young linebacking crew in the NFL. That they were talking about the Eagles with the best quarterback situation. They got a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Nick Foles. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in Carson Wentz. And now it's looking more and more like the Eagles will be drafting a quarterback in the first round to compete with Hurts. And here's where it's crazy, because I've had this conversation with Derek, and he says, well, quarterbacks are overpriced. Well, didn't Bitcoin just hit $50,000? And can somebody show me what an actual Bitcoin is? Because it doesn't really exist. It's only a concept, isn't it? Is it really worth $50,000? It's what the market says it's worth. And it's one of those things, it's like a diamond. There's a rarity of it. There's a scarcity of it. And because there's a scarcity of it and a demand, it drives the price up. And that's where we are with quarterbacks. The fact that the Bears are desperate enough to want to trade for a quarterback who, over the course of the last few years, has literally fallen off a cliff, that has had more turnovers than anybody else, that they're willing to trade draft capital to try and get that guy. The fact that the Eagles drafted a quarterback in the second round last year and drafted a quarterback just 5 years ago, trading multiple first-round picks to get him, and is now looking at using another number 1 pick, goes to show you the value. When you hear about Deshaun Watson being worth 3 number 1s, yeah, the price for getting a good quarterback is not going to go down. It's not cheap. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. We can go in quarterback purgatory if we'd like. We can go back through with the Quincy Carters and the, I can't even name all of them. It's just too many of them to even name. We can go back through the alphabet soup of quarterbacks. We could be the Cleveland Browns or the Washington football team and say, we're not going to pay for a quarterback. And we'll be one of those same teams that in a couple of years will be talking about trading multiple picks to try and get somebody. So we'll see what happens. Apparently, the Colts would like Carson Wentz, but they ain't paying. They're like, you can take it or leave it. And as far as I know, there's nobody else looking for Carson Wentz. Wow. My, how the mighty have fallen. Woo-wee. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. My bet is the Eagles will take what they can get, a second and another pick, and they better be happy that they can unload that salary. All right, hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon.